Hi everyone, welcome to Craft With Me 101 where creativity begins. Today I will be showing you how to make this snail made out of straw. Materials that you will be needing are 2 straws or 3, and at least 2 of the straws that you'll need will need this really long bend, one of those party straws. A scissor, hot glue gun, and magnet. Okay, so to begin, we will need to determine if we want what color we want for the center of the shell. Okay, so for this one, we will go with blue. So for the center, we just need this little portion right here, just the part where it can bend. So we're going to cut off the rest. Okay, and from this, we're going to cut in a little angle. It's going to be on a little curve. So we're going to curve it up and then curve it back down. Curve it back there. Okay. Then we're gonna stretch this out. We're gonna start curving it from the outside. From the outside of the straw. Okay. Like this. Okay. So now, from here, we're going to apply a little bit of hot glue. And then we'll push down on it so it'll stay secure over there. Now be careful when working with hot glue because it could burn your finger. So if you have something else that you can push it down with, go ahead and push it down with that one, okay? Alright. Now let's work on the outer shell and the part of the body. So we're gonna take this straw and we're gonna keep the shorter end of the straw. So we're gonna cut off the other side. Okay. Now I'm gonna squish it down a little so it's easier to cut. We're gonna make a little curve cut again, but this time just to about the midpoint of this bending area. Or cut it a little. You don't have to go all the way to the middle. It could be a little shorter. You'll see what we're gonna be doing with it. We're gonna stretch this out again. Bring back this piece that we did for the middle. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of hot glue. Then we will attach this one on. And then keep twirling from there. But please do remember, hot glue gun is, you gotta use it with caution. Okay. So, after we twirl it, we should end up with something like this. And if you feel like this part is not up high enough, you go ahead and move back a little and use a scissor to cut up like this until the desired length that you want. Okay? So after you figure that out, you're gonna apply more hot glue. Then you're gonna push this part into the body, into the shell. Okay. Now you got that part done. We're gonna cut off the tail. It could be as long as you want, or in pretty much any kind of shape you want. But for me, I'm just gonna do a little snippet like this. I'm gonna do a little curved cut, facing upward. Yeah. So I'm giving him a really short tail this time. Now we are going to make the head. First, we're gonna go from about here, the center, midpoint of the straw. Then we're gonna cut at an angle until there's only about 1/8 of an inch left on top, okay? Then we're gonna cut at a 45 degrees angle, or close to it, to wherever your point ended at. So it looks like this. Now I am gonna make the head a little smaller this time. So I'm just gonna go with about 1/2 inch. Still going at about 45 degree angle. Like so. And we're gonna determine how long the eye is going to be. So I'll cut off close to 1.5 to 2 inches. Okay. And for the eye socket, I'm gonna start at about the center over here again, and do like a little 1/4 of a circle cut, leaving off about 1/8 again, like so. Okay, and we're just gonna cut a straight line all the way to where we ended at earlier. So it looks like this. Okay, now we're gonna cut straight down the middle, right here. So you can have 2 eyes. Okay. So now we want the eye to be kind of curving up a little. So we're just gonna use our nail, starting from about mid-range, and just apply some pressure to it. So it'll look like the eyes is kind of curving up and looking around. Okay. Then we're gonna take this shell and kind of place this head a little behind it to see where we want the cut to leave the head. Generally, it'll be a little bit level and higher from the tail. Okay. So we're gonna snip about up here. See that? Snip about that area. After you make that snip, we're gonna shove this little piece in the back. We're gonna shove it in. Now, if you don't want to make that cut and shove it in like this, you could pretty much just glue it on if you want. Or you could shove it in like this and don't even need to apply the hot glue if you don't want to. But I'll still apply it anyways, just to make it secure. Make sure your hot glue gun is not too close to the straw, because there's a good chance that you might melt it. Okay. So after you have that down, you go ahead and push it down. Okay. Now we can make the leaf. So Usually for the leaf, you're gonna want a green one, but I didn't have a green one, so I'm just gonna use the blue one. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit bigger than however big my snail is. Of course, the size, you could put whatever size you want as well. So we're gonna squeeze this in half, and we're gonna curve it a little. We're gonna start with more of a circular curve, and then we're gonna slowly narrow it down, okay? And then curve it off at the end again. So we're gonna curve here like so, making it as big as possible. Then we're gonna slowly narrow it down, and then curve it off at the end again. Okay, so you have a similar shape like this. Then we're gonna just open it up, and from the outside of the straw, we're gonna curve it again at the tip. So it has a little bit of a curve. So it looks something like this. You could do it on the other end as well. You should have a shape that's similar. Now it's up to you if you want to put it upside down and do it, or right side up. You put it this way, it'll probably stay better if you don't want to apply a magnet. Or you could just leave it this side and apply it this way, which I personally think looks a little better. So we're just gonna put glue on the bottom of the snail. And then put the glue on top of the leaf we just made. Okay, so now the last step to do is put it on the magnet. We'll put some more hot glue on the magnet. And just press down on it. And there you have it. You could also put the magnet on the side of the snail, so when it sticks onto the fridge or whatever you're using, it'll look like it's on the upright position. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Thank you. Bye.